Alright. Looks like we're back. Alright. Well, our internet died. And, yeah, it kind of just died, so... I'm back. At least, Phil's taking a poopy. I pooped earlier. I let the dog out. I'm gonna turn off Danganronpa's music for a second. Because, now that it's... our internet rebooted and our stream had to restart and it made a new stream. So I gotta relabel this one. I gotta go into the YouTube version, the YouTube side of the restream VOD. And fill that out. But I'm gonna pick some different music. Diet, synthwave, please. I'll go. Where'd Restream go? I think the Restream is still dead. Oh yeah. If I can't see if Restream isn't working, that's probably if I can't see firewall. I'm on Restream. There we go. Alright, webcam mode. Poop. I should get Samuel. I'm gonna get Samuel real quick. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, great. Neat. Oh. Stream died. Now we're not died. Stream is back. Excellent. Yeah, it's been a long while since we've had an internet crash. Why is Philip tight? Philip. Okay, whatever. Ugh. Where is... Alright, I need to pull up Restream for a second. So I can go ahead and put in all the info again. Well, I thought my internet was bad. Yeah, it happens, man. Our cables, we're in a kind of shitty house too, like a shittily old house. So there's just problems with our cables, our cabling. There we go. All right. This lighting does not make me look good at all. Hey, it's Samuel. Yeah, Samuel's back. Philip's in the shitter right now, so Samuel's here to talk to me. Anything you wanted to say, Samuel? Nothing. We'll be back on Danganronpa. I gotta relabel everything. I have to go on the YouTube side and relabel the VOD and that stuff. Who would have thought me taking a shit would destroy the fucking stream? I took a dump on the router, apparently. Woo! Ah. Philip taking a dump, fix it. Shut the fuck up, Philip. Get out of the goddamn restroom. Law of equivalent exchange. The little... Where's the thumbnail of Monokuma? Getting like the little Monokuma. And I do mean the little Monokuma. There it is. I had a green mage not because of Nagito, it was just to reference your guys' series. Couldn't find a space for a Mega Man one though. That's fine. I appreciate it. Are you shitting and texting? Oh yeah. What an asshole. Where is description? There it is. I need to get the Danganronpa 2 tags. Control X. Cool. 2. Paste. Shut the fuck up. I hope he knows, Philip, when you come back you have to put Samuel back in the corner. That's your curse for shitting and texting. Yeah, it sucks when the internet goes out because it's like if we had any like people that were watching that weren't like super, you know, not really super involved with the stream. You know, they kind of leave because, you know, they think the stream's over and not dead, but that's basically the real problem. That, and also it's disruptive as all shit to the actual viewing experience. Okay, let's go find the other VOD we just did and put 1 of 2 on it. Edit title and description. 1 of 2. Damn. Fixed. I'm gonna get so much fucking information on it. This is not as germ a stream as Ant. I can go to Restream actually real quick. I have to check if Philip's modded, like a mod on YouTube. Cause it gives me something to do while we're here. Oh, I actually do know what we could do while waiting. Just give me a second. Alright. There we go. Alright, where's YouTube chat? There it is. He'll be out soon. Add moderator. Boom. Yeah, Philip actually is in the mod. Who would have thunk it? Alright, I have an idea. While we're waiting for Philip. Where is he? How much will the computer die? Will the program load? That is the question. Come on, load! Oh god, I hope I didn't fuck anything up. Especially while this shit's doing. You've been 7 minutes in the commode, dude. I like that comment. That's funny as shit. Get it? Funny as shit? Because he's in the toilet. Haha. Oop. Okay. Oh, it didn't save my settings. That sucks. I have to load them all back in. This sucks. Here, I can easily just fix this. Ba 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 boo. Ba 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 boo. Alright. Save. Bam. Alright, let's see if I can load this one up for fun while we're here. While we're stuck here. Where is my... There it is. Does it still work? Where is he? There he is. Hey everyone, it's me, Monokuma! Where am I? There I am. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Monokuma stream. Today we're playing what do you guys want to see? I have an idea. Let me just load in one of my favorite web browser games. Monokuma AMA. Me gamers, what's your favorite thing about video games? Don't worry, gamers. I know how to keep everyone informed and entertained. Just give me a second. I gotta do something real quick. I gotta.
It is 1998. Everyone knows the internet. The world population has continued.
I'm still here. I'm just doing something real quick.
1350, but no one cares. Because we are animals. Revolution.
All right, this is almost perfect. Alright gamers, welcome to my Monokuma AMA. I've got a very cool game to show everyone while we're sitting here waiting to continue the stream. Alright, we're gonna be playing 2048 while we're waiting. Tell us about the fact in Africa, every 60 seconds a minute passes. I like bears. True. Welcome to my 2048 Let's Play. There's nothing we should be doing, that should be actually happening right now. We're just playing some 2048. Jesus Christ, that was terrifying. I could have lost the game because of that.
Because we are animals.
Oh God. See, when you play 2048, you need to be very cautious of what your actual moves are. There we go. God damn it! What are you goddamming? Goddamming. We're just playing some games. There we go. It's all falling into place. This is beautiful. Oh God! I'm messing up. 24/7, 2040, 2048 stream. Let's go. True. Oh God, I'm messing up. I don't believe in God because I'm an animatronic bear that believes only in despair. Don't mind the dog. Fuck.
How's your 2048 stream going, Monokuma?
Oh, it's going pretty well. It's not actually going very well at all. Actually, there's one thing I think I need to do. Are you able to close the door real quick?
Sure.
Okay, there we go. I'm doing so well.
Will he be able to? Will he do it?
No.
Can he do it?
Risky. That was risky. They don't call me the risky Monokuma for nothing. Oh god, they do!
Nobody calls you that.
Oh! 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 And we're back into place. Ladies and gentlemen, everything's fine. Nothing's going wrong. It's all good in the hood. Did you see that play I did? Monokuma is neither a believer nor an atheist, just a gamer. True. Just like in Among Us.
What?
You say true in Among Us.
Oh.
Fuck. How long can the interlude, the class trial interlude last? How long can Monokuma? Ah! I think I got it. I'm definitely a gamer. Fuck. Yes, that works. Did you see that? Did you see that, chat? Do you see how much of a good a gamer I am? Chiaki is not the only Danganronpa gamer. Oh, God! Maybe she actually is. Never mind. Don't believe a word I say.
Believe me, I don't.
Oh, God. I'm thinking about this too much. I can do this. After all, I eat shit in game.
Go left. Oh my god.
Yeah, I should have gone left. I believe you now. I'm not the same person I was 3 minutes ago, though. I can do it. Oh.
512. 512. Do it. Get it. Yes.
512! Yes! It all comes together. Hello, Emperor Zamp. Welcome to the Monokuma stream. What do you think?
I hate it here.
Why do you like the Monokuma stream?
You kill people.
I do kill people. I did not tie Techni to the toilet. He's just somewhere else. Isn't that right, Zan?
Technique's fine.
It's not in an undisclosed location this time. I'm just here to waste time. Oh, Christ. There we go. There we go. Yes! 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 Fuck. Never mind.
God damn it, William.
It's all going to hell. Who's William? I'm Monokuma.
God damn it, Monokuma. This gameplay is unbearable.
True. Oh, God. Please help me. This despair I'm feeling is absolutely appropriate.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, Techni is not a Danganronpa YouTuber, by the way. But I am, because I'm Monokuma. Fuck.
It's a shame Monokuma isn't very good at games.
I am excellent at games
Really? Are you winning?
involving
Monokuma?
murder.
Uh-huh.
I'm just, crying internally. As all gamers do. Fuck.
So can you go down?
I could. But I don't want to risk it. I'm too scared. Fuck! Oh my god, yeah, I think we're gonna have to go down. Oh god. Oh Christ! No!
Never mind, you fucked it.
You told me to go down!
I was asking if you could, I didn't say you should. I've never played this game before.
You ever played 2048?
No.
It certainly is a game of all time.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, I can still move! No, I can't. No! Anyway, thanks for watching the Monokuma interlude.
That game looks fun, I'll have to play it sometime.
Or we'll get back to our regular scheduled program now.
What games do you play, Monokuma, except for Minecraft, Access Firewall?
Just a lot of Minecraft.
2048, apparently.
I play 2048. I also play Melee if I want to break my bare hands.
I get it.
Get it? Anyway.
Anyway.
Bye everyone. I'm gonna go back to the Nether Realm and let them play Danganronpa again.
Thank God he's gone.
Oh my god, thank god. Fucking Monokuma's gone.
Welcome back, William. How is it? How you doing?
I shat. It was pretty good. The internet's back. We can play more Danganronpa.
You shat, the internet turned off. I shat, the internet turned back on. Life is good. Let's go.
But she's doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion. You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles.
What the fuck did we come back to?
They're talking about how there's blood on the bottom of Ibuki's feet, and she has to be standing on the ground in order for there to be blood on the bottom of her feet, and also Hiyoko had to be murdered first for all of that to happen. And Tanaka, in his ever so clear argument, is like, fools! And everyone's like, why? And he hasn't really said yet. Back to the realm of the living. Yeah, no kidding.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I agree with that.
I agree with this. I love that.
Yeah.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries. Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
I agree with consent, Miss Sonia. Shut up.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Alright, that was awesome.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? It's a good line. Are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
This really is the best character.
Yeah.
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
You gotta pay attention. This one's gonna be hard. Animation wasn't even long enough for Gundam to finish his line. Yep.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crimes. There was no blood on the floor. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about one. Did you see a nice nightmare?
What is exaggerated protest? I feel like I've already seen an opening encounter. Is this a trap?
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crimes. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Break.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof.
Gundam,
of
you were
that at
literally
all.
there at the crime scene to see it.
I don't think you saw it.
Yes, I do. You look closely. There's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
when the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hajime, what could possibly be your evidence? You fourth floor fiend. Feet.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to get concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Rita, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death. I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
But she
Pretended to be hanged? Are you kidding me?
That's why I'm like, dude, come on.
No. No way.
Shut the fuck up.
Based Naito. Based on what? Based on nothing.
That's so fucking
She hanged
stupid.
herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
Yeah. What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Based in hope, I guess. There you go. Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
Uh-oh.
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
If soda's to be trusted, it does not.
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some
Oh, I
kind of
remember.
feature.
Then the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement. So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
This should be interesting.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
That's not an alibi! By the disease. If nobody has an alibi, then...
Oh, I guess.
Crap!
Fuck.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital, it seems that Mikan has an alibi.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was...
So everyone who stayed... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed...
That's not...
Aside from those afflicted by the if nobody has an alibi, then... Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
Yeah, I think Mikan is the one to show here. Murder supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. The person who doesn't have an alibi for that time.
We can exclude the sick people
doesn't?
like me and Akane,
Well, that would be
right?
Fuyuhiko,
And what about the others?
right? After Fuyuhiko met Mikan in front of the hospital, they split up the search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater on Electric Avenue. Yeah, they split up. And he was unaccounted for before that.
Totally sleep.
I think everyone at...
So everyone who stayed... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be.
That's not...
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
Fuck's sake.
Crap!
Maybe I was right to say
I was
Mikan.
about to say, did you already use
We can
Mikan?
exclude the sick
Well, I
people
thought
like me and Akane,
I was
right?
getting a bit more on top of it using,
Right before the...
it's the way that Hajime words it.
So everyone who stayed... What about you
I
guys?
thought I was supposed to do the
where I was
person who
supposed
didn't have an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
Okay.
Whatever.
A little backwards. Oh? Oh! Okay.
We're back.
We're back.
That was a short intermission.
Oh my god. Don't stop doing that. Stop it.
Hey, William, what Twitch server do you stream from?
It's not the Twitch server, it's my connection, period.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Because the YouTube VOD also dies at the same time.
Ah, I see.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta check if it's a separate VOD now. That means I have to go all the way and label it as the third VOD. Okay, no. We're still in the second VOD. Thank Christ. It wasn't that big of a oopsie. God, okay. Fine. We're back at the... Nothing went
My
wrong.
stream just froze for a second and I was like, ah, shit, here we go again. Yeah, same.
I was so scared. Like,
Anyway.
please.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
Welcome back, Celestia.
It
Check
feels like
it.
Operation
Like,
Destroy
Mikan,
the
what the
Weakest
fuck are you doing
Alibi
sleeping
has
with my
backed us
boyfriend
into a
Lamau?
True.
Yeah.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
And just cockblock Chiagi poggers.
It's not Pog. I hate that.
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process. Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Killer had a different reason?
Hmm.
If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it?
Shut up! I'm not reading that one.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. Whoa, what? What's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. What? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck! Show the jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's the boss! That's 99% your fault! While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long! It'll just be a boring appeal! Come on, if your appeal's successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then... Yusami! Magical girl Yusami! An itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk, I can't. Geez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever.
What a line. Incredible line.
Can't believe William didn't want to say sweet like milk.
I'm
No.
Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
The milk isn't exactly sweet. True. See? So now if it was coconut milk, now we'd be talking.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
What if this scene right here went on for about an hour, was 30,000 words, and it was her appeal? Just in the middle of the class trial.
It'd be funny as shit, I'll tell you that much.
Fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save freak.
The best line in the first game was stupid, 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 stupid. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good.
It's definitely up there. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. I'll just play the Monami game for another hour or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Every time you beat a chapter, you unlock a new level in this side mode where you beat up the Mono Beast. Yeah, we've been doing that as we play the main game.
I've never seen it until this playthrough, so it's kind of weird.
Because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My four dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why does the gamer have the most brain cells in the room? I know, it's like the opposite of reality.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue? That's the key. William, are you saying we're stupid?
Yes.
Dang. That's mean.
Sonya knows, let's just ask her. Sonya's the smartest one in the room.
She's royalty, though.
Yeah, actually, never mind.
Get fucked.
Eat the rich.
I need to find that out, no matter the cost. We know why, though.
Hey, too far.
I'm blonde.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Fuck, she knows.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonya said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
I like.
It censored Lisa Simpson because it had the bad word. That's funny.
It had the stream. It had this Twitch no word. Very funny.
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
That's a good portrait.
Yeah.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This should be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up!
Double consent with Sonya. Let's go. Shut the flying fuck up. Right.
She's scary.
She's awesome.
That's why she's scary.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
Oh, hey there, bub.
Hyoko's room was locked.
Hi, Jacob.
That's not Jacob.
Deep inside her kimono,
That's not Jacob.
remember?
It's not Jacob?
That's Lee.
It's more likely that
not.
Hiyoko locked the door herself.
Oh, hi, Lee.
I was just doing my best Wisconsin accent.
So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it
By the way,
there
that's
later.
more Minnesota.
You get welcome to the middle of the class
There's
trial.
no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Cool.
She didn't fight the killer.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all... There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
Damn it!
No, it's hard. I'm trying to look through freaking 7 different pieces of evidence.
Lock the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Oh.
Allow me to cut through those
She did not fight the killer, you silly Billy.
The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
She's supposed to be Hajime's rival. In early drafts of the game, she was more or less supposed to fill Nagito's role as an antagonist. This is why some of her sprites look so aggressive. I mean, it also just fits her personality, so that's pretty interesting. There's so much Danganronpa lore that's like, this character was supposed to be this character. Which is funny to me.
I think Nagito's role as the way it is so perfect.
Yeah, I agree, totally.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up
Danganronpa
kimono.
is just Ace Attorney for people who hate themselves. Prove me wrong.
No way to prove you wrong.
There is one way.
Nah! I get it. I lost. Boil
Who
me,
shot
burn
Lee?
me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that
Fuck
Hiyoko
off,
would go to
Soda.
the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why
What
did
was
Hiyoko
that?
get killed
He
in
goes
the
like,
music
swear to Christ.
The only
Man,
thing I can
Hamtaro
think
is
of
looking a
is
lot different than I
it was an
remember it being.
unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
All the
When
owners
she
are
went
murderers.
to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you ideas?
Damn, you don't know the most important part.
Killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hajime's. No, Nagito was just standing there.
Nagito was just sitting there happy.
Hajime asked him.
He's just excited someone's talking
not-
to him.
I know. He's not.
He's just happy to be here.
He's still not allowed to talk because of fucking soda.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way
Great
Ibuki
animation.
committed suicide.
He's so fucking gone.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Yeah, shut up.
Really?
Boss baby.
Yeah, maybe while you stopped talking, you should have started listening.
Here, hold on. Let's turn this up. I got. Okay, Lee, please speak.
Oh,
Okay,
right, good
sound
one.
test done.
I'll show you dialogue.
Oh, he dialogue.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then. Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Ibuki had blood on her feet. There'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around. How many times can I write base Nagito before everybody understands it? 0.
I mean, Nagito is.
Very strange.
This is strange.
Wait a minute.
What's strange?
I saw
No, I don't
Sonic
remember
2.
who Nagito is.
Silver, did you like Sonic 2?
Is Sonic 2 a good film?
Jacob says it is. I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the... Oh!
Hold on. I'll be back. I think I gotta reset my router.
Okay.
I can prove it with this.
There's more Sonic in the Sonic 1, so I like it. Good.
Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself. It's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komida. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
Komeda.
Komeda?
Like a tomato. Komeda. Komida.
So
Or
it's a-
Komida.
I see, so it's a long AE.
Yeah, Komida.
Komida? Okay.
I was pissed because I left to buy a Yu-Gi-Oh manga, but someone took the card and they didn't have any in the bag.
I'm so sorry, man.
Nice
I hope that you can get it later.
Nice emote.
Yeah.
It either looks like Maki or like
saw that
a
video
visual
of
novel, like a Toho character. I don't know which one.
Or both.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video, hmm?
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Oh, just as I thought, it comes down to that. Maki embodies everything I am.
Murder people.
The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but Oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
They know he's going to go into like a deep dive or something?
I guess so. If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have had something strange that I watched. I mean, to be fair,
he was the only one that watched the video.
This is trial 3. They've seen him close his eyes and mentally concentrate for a few minutes before. So
The reason why they're doing it is because he's the only one that saw the video.
Right.
So.
I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw it. So I'm the only one who can do it.
Spin?
The hanging video that I saw, based on everything we know from the debate thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange.
Spot selection! What's different from this one to the other one? If this is a different one, what's different from this stepladder to the other stepladder?
Here!
Yep.
I thought that was too obvious.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Oh, I see. If that video happened after Hyoko's murder, because Hyoko's murder was first, there should have been blood spatter. I get it.
Yep.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty. But on
The contradiction is the stepladder because that's a ladder. Die.
There was a blood stain right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean. That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point. Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless. And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
There were 2 stepladders, there were 2 bags, there were 2 gowns.
Yep.
There were 2 curtains.
There was a BOGO on the hem bags.
Stepladder in the music video.
I didn't make the rules nor the memes. I merely reinforced and used them.
You're a product of your society, you bastard.
You still have free will, piece of shit.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
No.
Personally, I think that Hajime kid did it. Personally, I think that Hajime kid did it. What do you say, Nagito? What do you say, Nagito?
Amazing, Hank Hill. What a great deduction you just made. Later, we should go have some beers and grill stuff on the grill.
You ever see the spirals in his eyes? That boy just ain't right.
What are you two talking about?
It's like that's something that the ultimate propanist would say.
Hot diddly, you're crazy. Free will is an illusion. Yeah, and time is temporary.
Religion is a joke.
Yeah.
Memes.
Yeah. Memes, Jack. The DNA of the soul.
I can't wait to play that after I'm done with
Stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said the stepladder was at a different place. But if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing the place where the killer did something?
Chiaki would say poggers, unironically. She literally said epic fail, like, she said epic, like, fail troll, unironically. Oh!
F? I already tried M. Here. Must be L.
Filet mignon? Filmed. Film. No, it's not. It's filming. Maybe filming. Oh. Okay. Damn, you can do that and stop time. You're like Dio.
I know. No, or something like that. I'm not. I don't. Location?
Got it!
We live in a society in which gamers are the most oppressed group of them all. There is no free will nor pause. That's not even remotely true.
Besides the step ladder, the filming location must have been different too.
True.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Soda! In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit?
The name of the game, minigame is accurate because I want to hang myself after playing it. That's probably the funniest comment today.
Yeah, it's also the most,
AVGN. It's like, today we're playing Danganronpa 2. Yeah, Hangman's Gambit. It makes me want to hang myself after I play it.
Makes me want to hang my ass!
Question.
Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? The camera. Fuck.
Correct.
I was too busy dancing.
Stop dancing, Bobby.
This music's good.
Oh, Jamel, you better stop dancing. That boy ain't right. King of the Hill across Danganronpa is giving me life right now.
Isn't it such a great idea for a
It's so
crossover?
funny. It's the most jarring, like, two jarring things ever.
Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? I'm drawing a blank right now. I don't know. I'm just gonna choose hospital. I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know what it's asking me. It was actually this video.
Dude, Dale would fucking hate, Hero. He would hate Hero so much. Accuse him of being a hippie.
It's because he is. Where, well, Hero is the closest thing so far in Danganronpa to a hippie, anyway.
I see.
Okay. Let's go through the ramp, I guess.
Folk. Question 3.
What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? They took it with them. Simple.
Yeah. Congratulations. Complete! Complete! Yes.
It's all coming together.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
Hajime stand around for 20 minutes until he springs back to life, saying it's all coming together.
Just like,
I mean, I'm sure that in how do I explain this? It's a narrative device. It's like in a book, you read about a character who like has a memory and has like an entire line of thought that takes up a full page and then responds to another character. But they're not like, they didn't like think for like a full minute. They probably just thought for like a few seconds, and then all that stuff went through their mind, and then they come back and, you know, after thinking that, and they're like, they were like reply to the character like, oh yeah.
no, actually, Hajime stands there. They all hope that he gets it right. Then after 5 minutes, he's like, I got it.
That is funnier.
It's just like Sonic Adventure when Sonic has that like vision by Tikal, and then like he stands there for 5 minutes like, ah, and then Tails and Knuckles are still there being like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's a video game, so I guess it could go either way, right?
That means
Ah.
you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
They broke it.
I see.
Where's my regain health? Give me my regain
Smashed
health.
the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Fuck it, I don't need it.
As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
So fun fact, I actually wondered if the camera was there, but I assumed that these black pieces on the side were the camera, and then the pink in the middle, or on the left side rather, was the monitor. But I just assumed the camera was there. But this thought crossed my mind. But when they were like, no, the camera monitor technology, I'm Soda Kazuichi. I'm like, well, okay. I guess no shenanigans happened. Turns out shenanigans happened.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
I don't want to know that.
Which means even if we filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue?
The hospital.
That place inside that building.
Oh, we have to have a hangman's gambit for this. Oh yeah, conference room. Give me an O! It's okay. It's gonna crash. Please? F is gonna explode in like a few seconds.
It's okay, I haven't.
There, Jesus.
I don't think I'm gonna get any time though.
Oh wait, speed of the double. Fuck. Damn, Gundam's just called Soda trash. He does that all the time. Fuck. They have a thing going on. They both like the same girl.
It's true.
Yep. Nice. Nice.
What the fuck?
Oh, you blew it up. The other one.
Oops, okay.
Pulled a double Hangman's Gambit in our sorry asses.
They actually pulled a double logic dive too, didn't they?
Yeah, Hangman's Gambit. That's. I want to hang myself after playing it. Yes.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Make the conference room look like the music venue. The killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was.
Spin, 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 spin.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Yep.
That must be it.
Consent with soda. Let's go.
I used to consent to soda every day. Now I'm off
What
caffeine.
the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid! That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see.
I don't like the way he said black.
Indeed, the floor of that room is
That's
the
funny.
same color as the music venue.
It's that black curtain! Whoa, dude! What?
I love that. Sir.
Sir.
Sir,
Please.
Sir, you're Asian. I don't think you're allowed to say that.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Must mean the candle, right? It's either the candle or the noose. I'm guessing it was this.
I can prove
I'm guessing it was the light.
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
That's just a but that's just a theory.
That's
a
not,
film theory.
It's not Nagi. It's
Oh.
Soda.
Shoot.
It's Nagi Taz.
I was just so used to Soda being like talking about camera equipment that I'm like, you kind of remind me of my photography.
You know what? Both of them
teacher.
can honestly work, I think.
Just press A.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I think I've heard Bayside Cops say that before. But isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
I cannot believe that person would do it. True. That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. When is this trial? This is trial 3.
It says it in the top
there was
left.
a fake somewhere. The fake must have been. What is it asking? I don't understand what it's asking.
Which one isn't real? Which person isn't real?
Oh, well, the Ibuki in the conference room. Obviously.
Yes. You took too long.
Crap! I see.
Gonna give you your health
I was
back
gone
anyway.
for a while. Okay.
The person
You're
wearing
fine,
the
man.
gift bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was.
It's chapter 4. I'm not so sure. You're like asshole. You assholes! If I had a better mind, I would be shooting you all on sight.
And was only pretending to be the victim.
Makes sense.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
First chapter has no trials. Actually, first chapter does have a trial. The prologue, yeah, is the one that doesn't have a trial.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
That's what happened. So no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. Man, that's fucking bleak, but I guess that's just how it is. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go
One
to
of
the
us.
trouble of making a fake
I'm just
video
now noticing
so
this.
Hajime could go to the crime
Every
scene?
time they switch profiles, there's a little TV glitch effect.
Oh, that's
Made a
cute.
fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly,
Maybe rename the stream of, uh-oh, they got 2 of them and my stream! Yeah, actually.
Self-burn.
Actually, while we're in the middle of a fucking trial, sure. Excellent decision.
For viewers at home, just to let you know, the interesting thing about Danganronpa 1 is that it's one of the few games that when we play it on stream, while it's deselected and not, focused as a program in Windows, we can still play it. Danganronpa 2, however, is like most games in that when you don't select it, when it's not the focused program, I can't play it. So right now, I actually can't play the game because William's doing something on the computer. It's one of the cooler things about Danganronpa 1, and it's something that I wish that other games would either do, or that you'd have like some sort of option to be able to do that, because it's just so convenient for when you want to multitask.
Excellent. Alright. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Wait, what? What did you just say? Oh, the reason that the killer made a fake video.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
It was a good idea. So
That's
I took
right.
it. I'm like, I'm stealing your good idea.
I should already know. I don't know. I have no idea. What? It's gonna make me pick, but I don't know.
Philip, who else was at the hospital?
Mikan and Akane and Nagito. So it had to be one of them,
Yeah.
right?
Because one of them had to film in the conference room in the morning when you saw that video.
Right. So, fuck, which was it? Well, I don't know.
Philip.
I literally don't know.
Make some deductions on who could probably do it. Who was in the hospital.
Well,
real quick.
I mean, Mikan had free range, right?
Yes, she did.
So she could just go do it. But also, and didn't she stay with Nagito like most all the time? That would leave Akane. So it has to be Akane, right? It has to be. Should have already known who the killer is.
Crap!
It's not Akane. I don't know then. Okay, it's either Mikan because Nagito was out of... Yeah, I guess that would be the next one. Right? Or maybe it was Nagito and he snuck out from Mikan. I don't know. It's one of you two. I don't know who it is. Mikan's my first guess.
The only one.
Okay, it's Mikan.
This whole time, she's been rubbing her hands together, saying shit like, "Oh, it couldn't be little me."
That's crazy.
For a slowpoke like me.
Like
Fuck
I
off.
said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
I want you to think about this a little quick.
Was it all an act?
Ask yourself, why couldn't Mikan do the autopsy?
Why couldn't Mikan do the autopsy?
Yeah.
Because of the temperature?
Well, A, that sounds like horseshit on my side. But B, if that is true, who would have known that?
Well, I mean, she's a nurse.
The ultimate nurse.
Yeah. Oh, so she tampered with the crime scene because she knew how to do that. I guess that makes sense.
She's right.
Your ass fell for it. Picked Akane. Everyone was gonna die. Look, man, I don't know, okay? It's a little hard.
Listen, who was the only one that was walking and had a capable mind while in the hospital besides yourself?
Mikan.
Exactly.
That makes sense. Well, that's why I kind of thought that either one of them was faking it and didn't actually have the disease, or in a delirious state, they kind of went along with this. But I guess it's a little too
well, then who,
specific and
if
planned
they
out.
went along with it, who was the mastermind was setting them to be along?
I guess it would have to be her.
Yeah.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone?
That's the same shit she said when she was trying to fucking, like, cover
This
herself.
whole fucking time, I was begging you guys to hang with me, kind of max her out until it was too late, but you guys just refused me. I'm angry. I'm sorry, Firewall. You can't always get what you want, man.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
Nagito's making the point too, where it's so clever of her to make an alibi for making it seem like it happened all at the same time immediately.
Jesus, Silver.
When everyone was already dead.
Yeah.
It's just a coincidence.
And she went for their vitals.
So is this whole submissive thing just an act that she's been playing this whole time since she got on this island?
And Hyoko was killed through her throat immediately. Instant death.
Yeah, I guess she would know how to do that, huh? You guys understand why I was so insistent with me?
Oh, I knew the whole time I played this game.
But you're the only one who
I felt so sad. We had to throw Mikan under the bus.
Sorry, Firewall. To be honest, going back, if I had to choose between Ibuki and Mikan because I would have only had time to do one, I would have chosen Ibuki. So, it's just how it is.
Is that also a coincidence?
Maybe she's naturally a top.
I guess we'll find out. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
You insist on use the on-call room upstairs.
Must be. Oh, okay.
You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
Which was right next to the conference room.
Got him.
That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
The ultimate Yakuza would be capable of most of this going off the killings alone.
By doing that,
He didn't
you
even
made up a
kill
video that
anyone.
showed Ibuki
He let his
trying to hang
fucking,
himself
he let
with the
his like waifu kill someone. He doesn't have the actual guts to kill someone. And when someone actually died under his wing, he falls under depression. Do you see how he is right now? Now that his waifu is gone?
He's pretty young, to be fair, and he did lose like the person closest to him.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second.
Here's another thing. If it was a Kane underneath that mask, she would be crying her eyes out.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
It's impossible. There's no way I can kill someone.
I mean, to be fair, it's really, I don't know, you know, who's lying, who's not, who's faking it, who's not. So it's really easy in retrospect to be like, well, of course it's Mikon, but me, you know, on a blind playthrough, it's like, I literally don't know.
It's not literally impossible.
I'm just so
Can't
mad
you
at
give
her
a
to
better
being like,
defense than that?
the whole time,
Yeah.
wiping her hands together like fucking like Palpatine.
That's pretty fucking brutal, honestly.
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all
How
together.
did you know they were
I mean,
dead, Mikon?
Mikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Wow.
Whoa.
Sexist.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Wow. You're trying to cover for him. That's double fuck.
I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many
Con, you
times
literally
do I
killed your
tell
bully.
you? It's
I don't need to hear
impossible
this.
for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
You can cry all you want. You're not giving any evidence.
Everyone's ganging up on me.
No, I could totally be right there. He's like, you have no evidence. The fuck are you doing?
Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Ah, Nagito. I hate how you're our salvation.
Yeah, me too.
Please talk.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Starting to think Gundam just hates women. I mean, I think he's just weird, but it's certainly possible.
Wow, Gundam, you're gonna need to interrogate that fucking remark you just said about a slow-witted woman.
Yeah, sorry, can we revisit the way you say woman every single time? Woman. Like,
you're
little derogatory.
Gundam, you can have the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, but you need to go to fucking therapy, man.
Yeah, really though.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows. Are you serious?
Are you talking about when he was sick?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
What do you mean? I say woman, just like everyone else.
Actually, this
Maybe Gundam
is
should
a
get
game.
4 dark bitches instead.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well,
Oh
what
God.
do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
It's nothing big, really. Just, you know, it'll decide our fate.
Yeah, it's just the conclusive evidence.
Deal.
Decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we?
It's in a book.
Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
I think what he's trying to say is that she turned it around. That, like, first she hung it from one side, so that way she could... Well, actually, it wasn't used at all to begin with, right? It was just used for effect. She just used it for the video. Maybe I should just let Nagito say it. Instead of me fucking around.
The
Like that.
killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Don, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
Yeah.
What exactly
Yeah,
did
I
you say
knew.
during the investigation?
Laffy's just like, but yeah, it's just a really nice rope. Real quality shit right there. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? The frayedness, I'm assuming. Is that really true?
Yeah, this one's hard.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Be you. Although you didn't misunderstand, you just lied about it. Ibuki's true cause of death with strangulation. That fact is decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Now I can tell you're such an asshole. Hopers.
Hopers?
That's funny.
Hopers! Hopers!
Oh, he probably... PP Hope.
She was strangled to death.
I don't have to look at the evidence. According to Mikon, there is no doubt that the cause of...
That's basically the same thing.
No hanging and straight. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it.
Soda, Sonia, and I are on a different wavelength.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's case of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from the hanging herself.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
We make hoppers a thing.
No, hopers. No.
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
Oh yeah, because she's the ultimate nurse.
You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait. First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Right, but you've been getting every other autopsy correct, right?
If I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Nothing to say.
Not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
No,
she's got everyone in her fucking pocket, dude.
No, she didn't, Akane. Monokuma made you better.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little...
Shut up, Silver. He'll shoot you, I swear to God.
Being thieves.
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
Oh, God.
Wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Well, that's a new camera style, which is, it shakes a bit and then zooms.
This is also a new tone.
We still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess.
What did I say? You know what you said.
Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Finally.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
This is the most accurate Hajime sprite in the game.
Yes.
That like cringing, reluctance and sweating, nervousness, but still
This
that like fierce
anger.
determination. Yeah, all together in one emotion, one expression. It's perfect.
You doubt your friends?
You almost killed us with your thighs, Mikon. Yeah, it's true. She almost strangled 2 people.
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
How's
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Hajime isn't really constipated in that fucking Sprite. He's about to like slam his fist on the goddamn table. This.
I mean, he's constipated with tension that he's about to let out.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Here it comes.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault.
Honestly, I think you're all full of shit.
He would say that.
Yeah.
Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mika.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Wow, this is annoying.
You're one to talk.
Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Yaki is just the Kyoko of this game.
Yeah.
I'm just now realizing that.
Yeah.
It didn't really set in until I got through the second trial and I'm deep into the third one, but she really is like your partner in crime.
Yeah.
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing?
The difference is that Kyoko is such a like powerful personality. You get this air of like, yeah, she's fine, but Chiaki is such a passive person, so there's still also like aloofness to her. So like you don't really realize it. It's more subtle at first, but like it's very much a similar role.
If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it?
To prove it.
Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital.
Kyoko has this, yeah, that kind of energy.
And Chiaki's just kind of there. But to be fair, Chiaki's awesome.
Kyoko does not have please step on me energy though. Whatever. Kyoko.
Kyoko does.
Kyoko does not have please step on me.
Are you, unless you're talking about you, the player, feel that towards her, then, you know, I guess that's true.
As far as I'm concerned, Celeste is the only one in that game that even has that kind of like... Kyoko is very much like a cooler character. Celeste is definitely like selfish.
Kyoko's the top and Chucky's the
Shut
switch.
the fuck up. She's a Nintendo Switch. You said the words. I just finished them.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
What the fuck is with everyone in this trial?
It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Yuki's goal all along.
Kyoko. Yeah, exactly.
She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
Firewall, please. Chat, please. I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Fuck, I feel this so much. The look on his face. That's the Danganronpa face. It really is.
Silver. Shut up, Gundam. We got Gundam Tanaka in chat.
And Soda, too.
Oh, God. Everyone in this trial sucks ass. Anyway, this part also sucks ass. This one's hard.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think
But
of anybody else other
rope.
than you
Motel room.
who could have filmed that video.
Scrap of paper. Camera unit.
Do you have any proof?
AC.
Is the hemp bag...
Up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikon was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met with Fuyuhiko. What are my other things of evidence? Blood on the soles? The rope used for hanging? The room key? Scrap of paper? Oops.
Constant top. Shut up. I will say the voice actress in this section's really giving me the ASMR right now.
Yeah, it's honestly creepy. Surveillance camera.
Really good delivery.
The surveillance camera unit put inside the music venue for communication purposes has been smashed to pieces and no longer works. AC temperature.
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different
Mikon's
body
account.
types.
Okay.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
Bloodstain on the soles of Ibuki's feet. The rope. Was it the rope? It wasn't the room key. I don't think it was the paper.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a Moon Logic one.
This is Moon Logic. Fuck.
You're gonna have to think outside the box with this one.
Fuck. Fuck. Okay. If this is Moon Logic,
Bring out the notepad.
you got a piece of paper I can use?
Yeah. Chat priorities versus streamer priorities.
Okay.
Paper, the pen and paper is coming out, ladies and gentlemen. It's serious.
Rope for hanging.
This music is making me better at Elden Ring right now. It's true.
I'm happy to hear that. This music can make you better at great music. That's all really good. Grab a thick paper. Sorry guys, but after spending 30 minutes on the last Moon Logic thing, I think I'm gonna think this out really quick.
And last bit of evidence, you can absorb anyone's statement.
Okay, that's good to know. What else is there? Candle. L.
Who could have
Grab a
filmed that
paper.
video?
Surveillance camera unit. AC. Mikon's account.
Is the hemp bag on her head complete? Is the hospital gown?
Hospital gown.
He's writing it all. He's getting.
Hang on. I need to start from the beginning.
What
I need to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Ibuki and Miko. Is that really? You could tell her back just from that. There's no way you'd be so pleased for Hajime. Hey,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer.
Okay.
We can't think of anybody else who could have
Okay.
filmed that.
Okay.
Do you have? Is the hemp?
Hemp bag.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers?
Slippers,
Ibuki
slippers.
and Miko. Is that really? Or you could tell her.
Stop.
Body under the gown, I think. Body
Blood
type under the gown.
Just from that big.
Oh my god. Press the button.
Just from that camera.
Camera
just
angle.
From that dim.
Dim candlelight.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her. So please forgive.
Hajime, hey, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Alright. Which one do you... Now that we actually have the paper with us and we're actually in a pause, basically. You can,
Yeah, so we're gonna figure this out right now. So, we're gonna use a little logic here. My evidence is as follows. Blood on the soles, rope used for hanging, motel room key, scrap of thick paper, candle, surveillance camera unit, AC, Mikon's account, 8 truth bullets. My arguments, which I can also absorb, so they are also truth bullets. Hemp bag, hospital gown, hospital slippers, body type undergown, camera angle, dim candlelight, killer's mistake. Okay! Moon logic. So, Hemp bag. Blood on the soles correspond to hemp bag. Of course not. Is the rope? Of course not. Is the motel room key? Of course not. Is the scrap of thick paper? Of course not. Is the candle? Of course not. Is the surveillance camera unit? Of course not. Is the AC? Of course not. Mikon's account? Of course not. So none of these evidences go in the hemp bag. Some of these others might, but I don't know yet. What about the hospital gown? Blood on the soles? No. Rope used for hanging? No. Motel room key? No. Scrap of thick paper? No. Candle. Surveillance camera unit? AC. Mikon's account. None of these really go into the slippers either, except for the blood on the soles, which I did try, and that doesn't work. So, all right. Next up, we have body type under gown. That can't be it. Camera angle. The soles. Rope used for hanging. Room key. Thick paper. The music venue for communication purposes.
No, I don't think it's the bag because like we all know about the bag. So if she did like Hajime knew that the bag that the victim was wearing the bag, and then the person in the surveillance camera was wearing the bag. So it would be something that only Hajime and like Mikon would know at that point.
Camera. Found at the front of this music venue stage. It looks like the dim light seen in the surveillance camera video was actually light from this candle. It would be crazy if that was it, but I don't know that it is. And I don't know if I'm, willing to fight candle on candlelight for no reason. What about killer's mistake? Is the blood on the soles the killer's mistake?
Is that something that only Hajime and Mikon know? Does everyone else know about it?
Everyone knows about it now, yeah. Something that no one but he and Mikon know?
Because you were the only one that watched the video, and we're under the assumption that Mikon was the only one in the video.
Mikon was the only one in the video.
So it's something only you two would know.
Only I would know.
Yeah. And it proves, and if she says something like that, then it proves that she was there in the video.
I would know that proves that she was there. Only something I would know. Killer's mistake. It could be the rope. It's not the blood. It's not the key. It's not the paper. It's not the candle. It's not the camera. It's not the AC. It's not the account. Everyone knows the account. It's not the gown. It's not the slippers. It could be the body type, or it could be the hemp bag.
Do we all know about the hemp bag?
We don't. I don't know that we know all wait, I don't think we do all know about the hemp bag. I think it might just be me, Mikon, and Nagito that know how special that hemp bag is. Remember?
Well,
from the theater.
Well, actually, the thing is that.
Unless did we?
Do you remember the body that you found?
What do you mean? You mean Ibuki's body?
Yeah. Did Ibuki's body have a hemp bag on it?
Sure.
So does that mean everyone else knows that there was a hemp bag on there? Can they assume that there was a hemp bag on top of the body in the video?
They don't know that, do they?
No, they can assume.
They can assume, but they don't know that.
Were they wearing a hemp bag in the video?
Yeah.
So, like, if they assume that that's what it is, and if it's correct, then not only And
To
plus,
be a
she
slip-up?
came up with that. Like, if she's innocent, that means she came up with it because she saw the body, and saw that the surveillance video must have had the hemp bag on it.
Well, the hospital is short on hospital gowns. Maybe that could be it.
But was she wearing a hospital gown?
Who?
The body in both the surveillance camera, the surveillance video.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're looking. This is from the surveillance video.
Yeah.
That's why I have it pulled up. So wait, you're saying there's a discrepancy between the Mikan that I see in the video and the Ibuki that I found at the scene?
There's a discrepancy in her testimony about it.
A discrepancy in her testimony?
Yeah. You know these like arguments she's making right now?
Yeah.
There's discrepancy there.
There's a discrepancy in her argument about one of these things?
Yeah.
A discrepancy? Why don't I listen to her?
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
The candlelight?
Do we all know that there was candlelight within that shot, and then also the camera?
Yeah. So it's not that. We all know about the hemp bag because the hemp bag was at the scene. We all know about the hospital gown because the hospital gown was at the scene. We all know about the slippers because the slippers were at the scene. We can't say the same thing about the body type because, well, Hajime is the only one that saw the video.
But she didn't describe the body type, really.
No, she didn't. Camera angle. Nobody saw the camera angle. But does that matter?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like it does make sense that the body type and the camera angle do come up, because like it's still only you and her would know.
So it must be one of those two.
You could try pressuring her with that.
Body type and camera angle.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her. So please, Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Which one do I want to go with? Body type or camera angle? Body type or camera angle? Body type or
I think it's like the camera angle is a subsection of the body type underground argument.
Probably is the camera angle then.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag off? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different.
Oh, I get it. Did Hajime ever say the camera angle?
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight.
Oh, that's okay.
That's not the one you want to absorb anyway.
Hajime,
You probably know which
you're
one.
the only
This
one
one?
who can point out the killer's mistake.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag off? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that
Unbelievable. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you write it down.
Mikan, you've committed a
Suck
major
in the
mistake.
truth.
Mistake?
Here's the thing. It may not feel like moon logic, but that one also fucking killed me and cost me an A rank trial.
That's why
on my first run.
When it's really hard, you write it down. I think I just realized that. It makes a lot more sense when you can just sit down and think about it. It may have been 20 minutes, but Firewall, it could have been 30 or 40. Just remember that.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Oh, it feels good.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Thank you, Firewall.
Mouse.
Was it really that much moon logic? I guess it was enough.
Only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen.
It was a,
to be fair,
it was Kyoko's bit where she tried to slip up Mondo type of thing.
Yeah.
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Damn!
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Sorry.
You know
During a
that
crucial
handbag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right?
Yeah, it's kind of strange because Mikon's voice, it's always, I mean, it's higher pitched, right? And it's submissive and stuttery and klutzy, sure. But it's still fairly pleasing, I guess, to the ear. I mean, it's not like a grating voice by any means. It's still fairly smooth. But it's weird when she becomes more calmer and more, dare I say, demented, because her voice drops down and it has this tone which is still, I mean, it's softer for sure, and it's still kind of pleasing, objectively speaking, but it's super creepy because of like the way that she speaks and what she's talking about and like the cadence of it. I don't know, it's very odd.
Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Contradiction makes sense. How would Mikon know of those small details about the video if she didn't see? It's not that much moon logic. Well, okay, so if I may bring up the details of the other trial that was supposedly moon logic, it was it was case 2, and it was the they were talking about how the... Still need to suck the statement. I can see that as moon logic, but still. Sucking the statement isn't moon logic, though. So the thing is, the reason that writing it down helps is because they give you 8 truth bullets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 arguments. So you have 15 total options, you know, and you're timed. And you have to put it up together. It's like, which of these 15 things is used on one of the 7 arguments? That's pretty nuts, right? Especially when consider the fact that there's a lot of overlap between them. But there's also the fact that it's what you would call a stretch. because the answer is not very clearly there. You really have to squeeze and think outside the box. William calls it moon logic, but I really do like the term of thinking outside the box because it's not deliberately it's not so straightforward. You really do have to think. You have to rack your brain. Which is why I'm kind of sad that it's timed, because it's not something that you should do under a time limit, I think. It's something you really have to think about. But once you do, it's satisfying because it makes sense, right? It kind of clicks together. This is the sign of a good mystery game, when it is just out of your reach enough that it feels disheartening, but also just in your reach enough that you can logically figure it out, and when you do, it feels good. I feel like this is less moon logic than the other one in case 2, with the swimsuit being used as a murder weapon using the sand, because you're combining two things in such a way that you normally wouldn't. It's very much, it seems very non-lateral. It seems very obtuse, right? It's very out of the ordinary, very left field. That's why William would probably consider it moon logic, and why a lot of people would. But again, the only reason that it's really considered moon logic to begin with is because you're being given it in a timed fashion. If the game kind of slowed down a bit more and let you really figure it out, which I feel like would be a little more realistic in a class trial, because nobody rushes a trial in real life, then it wouldn't feel as like disheartening or as overwhelming. But yeah, anyway, either way, they are very much stretches, so it is what it is.
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
And you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You'll no longer be able to make do with just the B button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. Coon.
Hi, Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. Insert the Ace Attorney 3 days rule. Yeah, when you start using, like the Japanese law system, it's a little different. But the point is, for the most part, trials are not meant to be rushed. So it's kind of ironic that there's a time limit on these trials, but it also isn't, for the sake of pacing in the game, and also the fact that, if you consider the setting, it's a bunch of people who are in the middle of a death game and they don't want to die, so they're kind of anxious to move on to the next thing. It is what it is. From this point on, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy 1 remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you mash the B button. They didn't put a period there, by the way. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the X button. Okay, B, X. Just like locking on, press the X button in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the B button. Mash the tempo marker either by pressing the X button. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you keep the tempo. Oh, really? If you get the timing wrong when you press the X button, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If your difficulty is set to gentle, blah, blah, blah. That should be all the explanations for the class trial. The rest is up for you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point, what you and I both yearn for. True despair. Good luck and have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crying is impossible for anyone to pull off.
Whatever you say, Junko.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
I like how Mihiru and Hyoko are right next to Hajime, so he's like, "Lesbians, get behind me!"
I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me?
All right.
Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me?
Need to see this.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end!
Goodbye.
Firewall.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
I have it right here.
Hey guys. Well, howdy. When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an
No
end.
more heroes. Skills are free kill.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Best parts of Danganronpa are right here.
The song.
Yeah, this song too. So what do we got here? A video of the broadcasted hanging. Oh, I can do that with the bumper? Cool. Okay, what do we got? That's, let's see. Monami's tote bag.
Sky. Down.
And this, yeah, that's a two-step ladders are different somehow. The red piece on the baton lighting. This is short. Oh no, it's not. I just skipped a few. No, it is shorter than the others, actually. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is short. I'm just spreading it through.
Here's everything that
Very
happened
simple.
in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there.
Wrap the closing argument so fast. I mean, it was literally 2 stocks, 6 things to place. It was really easy. Compared to every single one I've done in the series so far, that was a cakewalk.
But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake.
Well, I guess we'll be hanging out with Chucky next time, since you killed Mikon.
I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. They helped us force open the music venue door.
Look at Fuyuhiko using his foot.
That's so sick.
And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Why is this game so sick?
I don't know, it's so good. It's time for a breakdown.
Yeah.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time.
This is the most hated in the entire series? Why?
This feeling, I know it well.
No, I think of a I can think of a case that's way worse.
Like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
You know, I know that feeling. I know the sound of that feeling too.
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
What is it,
Monokuma?
Monokuma? Honestly, I can think of a way worse case than this one.
Have we already done it?
No, it's probably V3's third case.
Ah, okay.
It has a similar two people die structure.
It seems
That's
your
way
arguments
more
have
obvious
reached the
what it is.
conclusion. So let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
It was Mikan. Wow. She killed her waifu. And also Hiyoko.
Spare Kron to turn Mikan from a klutz into somebody as skilled as Peko, and the murder literally requires Mikan to be in multiple places at the same time.
Now then. Though it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again, that's like 3 times in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Tuzumaki.
Sumiki.
Gotta be
Shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I hate the V3 case, the third V3 case.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Pekko. She's gone. Gone mental.
This is probably the only case in the game where it's like someone has actually gone insane, and it's not even her fault.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki that we knew.
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which is one of the motives for the case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I know because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained.
Hold on. Did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Hajime, something crossed your mind?
Yeah.
Body's heavy. Not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever. Just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
And because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that Shirley felt must have been deserving of the name. Despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why. She could still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
But wait, I thought that everyone got cured, right?
Why would Monokuma cure the killer's despair disease?
I don't know. I guess.
If it's for his entertainment, really, why would he do it?
I guess. Man, that's fucked.
It is fucked.
Jeez. Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair.
Mukuru Ikusaba.
Mukuru Ikusaba.
Ultimate despair.
Wow, I don't have to do any Mikan voice acting. This is amazing.
That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong. Wrong. What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about?
If only they were all still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I
For
loved
Mikan
them
voice,
with
I guess
all
I'll
my
try
heart,
if I do it
and they
again.
returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You know what's fucked? When even Nagito doesn't get you.
I know.
It's fucked.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who's accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Jesus Christ, Sky, you pressed the button for me.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but
Love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking one through it. That's why I'm no longer as I'm on the inside. No matter how much they tease me, splash water with me, kick me. It's like nothing matters. I could just die, and that's how little it matters. Who cares about hope and despair? It's love and only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair.
You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Oh, fuck. Remember?
Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease?
But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get so angry, Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was your fault, you know. Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this.
Take a wild guess to who Mikan's beloved is. Someone in this game?
Yeah.
Is it Hajime? I don't know.
I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everyone's fault that I turned out like this, you see. Even so, the current me was the most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was my beloved who created that me that everyone can't forgive.
The one person that can corrupt somebody with so much despair. Fucking Nagito? I don't know.
But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. You're not thinking big enough.
Monokuma?
Not big enough. You're close.
What? What do you mean not big enough?
That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? One person that can corrupt somebody with so much despair.
It's pretty obvious.
It is? It is? It is?
Yeah.
Junko? Are you saying this is Mikan? Is that true?
Yes.
She is the real Mikan? Wait. So this is this not a sequel to Danganronpa?
It is a sequel to Danganronpa.
But Junko's dead. So who's that?
What do you mean?
How did when were Junko and when did Junko and her like get together? When did that happen?
Well, there was a big time gap, and you did lose your memories.
How big of a time gap are we talking?
Remember there's a big time gap in Danganronpa 1 where you lose your memories.
Yeah, we lost our memories in this game too, though.
Yeah.
Did that happen at like the same time?
That's an answer. That's something you gotta figure out.
No. No.
2 years, you know.
Mikan, please answer me. Do you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan.
Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you something all nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you were all worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not now, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender. It's also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation. Future? That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
The cuddling session we had with Mikan meant nothing! That's such a Un statement.
Yeah, it really is.
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know.
As a part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monomi?
What?
I knew it. Monomi, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Monomi and I are members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikon, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us.
Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
of course not.
Hell no!
We'll find out eventually. There's no need to be so impatient. Probably when the countdown ends.
Countdown. You even know about that?
Oh? I don't know anything.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know?
When her eyes open, I want you to look at her pupils.
I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
But Mikon, is this really you? What, you mean how she's all swirly-eyed like, fucking Nagito and she's like lost it? Yeah, I noticed. I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past.
See, look. Oh, wait, no. It's not in this one.
Well, in this, they are noticeably emptier. They don't have like that shine.
It's
but yeah.
it's just the shadow on top of her head. It's not in her eyes just yet.
Past?
That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who just lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
Here it is. As you can see, it has the same spiral thing that Nagito has.
Yeah.
There's a certain implication I want you to think about because of that.
Madness. Or despair, rather.
Yes.
Yeah, I've definitely I've kind of groped that association.
If she is remembering her past self and she has this despair in her...
She must not have been a very happy person, huh? Or she must have had a rough past or something.
Something like that.
She really must be the ultimate despair.
There's also, and then what about Nagito? He has something similar going on, which is very peculiar.
Yeah, that is, isn't it? What do they have? Why are they so similar like that? What the hell's going on here?
There is a bigger thing going on that you're probably going to have to figure out before the end of the game if you can.
I can't wait.
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
hey!
So it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace?
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma. Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time?
Damn it. Why? Mikon, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Get this shit out of here. The list.
A very special punishment.
Hang on.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I have to wonder how Junko could love anybody, given the state that she was in. She didn't seem like she cared about anything.
That's a true statement, actually. You made a very good deduction there. Why would Junko go through all that? That's a Nocturne sound effect.
Yeah.
So was that.
Got shot into space.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Saionji was Mikan Sumiki. She's been executed.
You can briefly see her naked? Oh.
I guess I can kind of believe that.
Okay.
She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it. It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by that despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on.
Fuck you.
Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Fuck you.
Please wait.
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so... Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us.
You guys ain't shit.
Fuck you! And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these things, these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she just was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not the imposter.
Come on.
The imposter is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now.
I'm not fine at all.
But if the imposter died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you were different from than Monomi.
Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama just keeps going on and on. I don't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break.
Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey.
Wait, now that's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it be boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event.
Fuck you too. Swear to God. Special event.
Head over to the First Islands beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Old friend?
Guess who's...
Nekomaru.
Hey!
Nekomaru? Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all?
Safe. How should I say this?
I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece.
Awesome! We're starting to see the light of hope.
The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy.
Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have taken from us, perhaps those who have been taken from us, would do the same if they still lived. Supreme Overlord of Who Gives a Shit. That line doesn't suit you at all. I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikon, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Happy music starts playing, everyone is getting along, and like 3 people didn't just die.
Right?
Everyone copes differently, right?
Well, there's this thing I gotta do now. Hi, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
How you doing, bud?
I just got home from work and my legs are fucking tired.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to rest. That's always a good feeling. Did you have a good day at work?
Okay, so nothing bad happened, which is a good thing, but I was bored out of my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can happen.
Because that means I do nothing for 12 hours.
Right.
There we go.
All right.
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it a grand even for those who have died.
Cry.
What
Cry about it.
Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all.
Hi, Private.
Hey, Private.
Welcome to chat.
Kane.
You just joined to like the end of the stream.
It's true.
Alrighty, let's go.
Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, Zant promised me we will hang out with Mikon next stream, but she died in this chapter. First of all, I did not promise that. So you're a liar. Second of all, she killed my friends and then said that she didn't. So she's a liar. Third of all, I said that we might hang out in a special, very short daily life portion of the stream after we finish the main story of Danganronpa 2. I said that. And we might still. Okay? So we'll just hang on for now. Chapter 3, yeah, we just finished it.
Yeah.
Or are finishing it anyway. We were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
AKA the Why Does This Exist chapter?
Yeah.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking?
What does that mean? Hey! You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body.
Huh? Nekomaru's body?
It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility.
What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it couldn't be helped.
What? What did they do?
They did something to Nekomaru.
Did they put him in like a fucking Monokuma-ass body like he did to Monomi? Did they make him like skinnier or some shit? Did they turn him into a cyborg? What the fuck happened? soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island! Hurry! Both deaths had literally no meaning, so yeah.
It pretty much exists just to give you a hint of the end game of the game.
I guess. Alright, let's haul ass! Third case syndrome was something Ace Attorney invented, but it applies to Danganronpa too.
Yep.
Third case syndrome, huh? Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running toward the beach on the first island.
There is some still connection though, because, you know, Mikon was being bullied for a long time, and then Hiyoko was bullying her for a long time.
Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey.
Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself!
Listen.
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding.
Thank you for the follow, Private.
Thank you, Private.
Thank you, Private.
A private follow, if you will. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found!
Damn it!
Could it be... Did we get false info from Monokuma again? Bastard! And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Why are you all looking for me?
Oh.
Could it be?
That voice. With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
Kept you waiting,
What
huh?
do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
Behold what they've done to our boy!
Name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Fuck! Yes!
This is like JoJo stand eyes.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Look how sick he is! Well, robot abs.
Somehow, this is a very anime game, right? Very visual novel game. This bomb is the most anime thing. I love the way it's animated.
It's like a Gynax thing, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Trapped by the Ocean Scent, Chapter 3, End. Surviving Students. 9.
At the very least, he's not going to die from that heart defect.
Yeah. Obtain a present, you got me God's apron! How does it feel, buddy? You just got me God's apron!
Is he a robot with his memories? Is he a cyborg? I guess we'll
Don't
learn
read,
next
don't
time.
read. Yeah, I was about to say, don't read. We're done now. We reached the end of the sky. Can you get down? Maybe.
Double save?
Sky. I need you to get down. I know you're sleepy. Fine. Just don't yell at me when I need to move shit. Alright, gamers.
Well, gamers, that was certainly something.
I'm glad I got to see Mekamaru.
I feel like that chapter was fine until it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then it never was
It
again.
certainly was a chapter. It was basically just a chapter to set up more shit, but really.
I didn't like it very much.
Yeah.
But I feel that way about every Danganronpa chapter.
Honestly,
I play through it.
most of the killings in this game pretty much make a lot of sense, and there's like a lot of like pretty decent motive.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that that one was so chaotic because Monokuma he introduced a very chaotic motive.
Yeah. He basically forced everyone's hand to make someone kill someone, really.
Yeah. This was based, I guess. This was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I don't know that it was based. It was something, I'll tell you that much.
Next time we play Danganronpa 2, we're going to be going into Chapter 4.
That's right.
Daily Life.
Daily Life Chapter 4.
I loved the fan edit. Thank you, Firewall. That happened this stream, and then we died in the middle of the stream.
Yeah, sorry about that. We died twice, actually.
Yeah.
Damn shame. But like Nekomaru, we got brought back, and a little different.
2 parts of the stream. Alright, next stream. I think we're gonna be cleaning up SMT4 or whatever we want to do in that. Because we just beat the 2 final bosses, and now we just do all the missions we want.
Oh my god, I can't believe that I beat one first try and the other second try.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I beat SMT4, kind of.
Yeah, you pretty much beat SMT4.
I can't wait to see what the extra shit is.
Yeah. It's we're gonna be, I guess, super bosses at that point.
Chapter 4 is a complete 180. It's one of the best in the series.
Yeah,
I did not dislike this chapter for writing reasons. I disliked it because it's Danganronpa. I thought that it was fine, but I guess I don't know. Maybe I'll change my opinion later. I don't know.
This game is gonna start ramping up starting this next chapter. It's gonna start getting really really good.
Okay.
Like forming permanent folds on my brain.
Okay.
Type
fair
of
enough.
good. He play as Walter. No. You cannot play as Walter, I'm sorry.
You cannot play as Walter White, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, next time is Monday, which would be just in T4, and then if we're playing Borderlands, it's Wednesday, and then Thursday, I'm going to be finishing Everhood. And then we can play Deltarune. Okay, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, Firewall. Thank you, Private. Thank you, Celestia Ludenberg herself. Real, not fake.
My name is Celestia Ludenberg, I believe was the full name, which is great.
Munich Gravity for showing up again.
Why not, Walter? Just because... you just can't.
It's
Sorry.
funny because in Nocturne you can actually summon some of the story important people, like the clay dolls.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool. I like it because they're technically counted as demons. Silver was also here, very cool. Thank you, Lee, who also came into voice chat, and finally Steven came into voice chat.
Yes, thank you everyone who appeared tonight. Sorry for the internet problems, but hopefully you enjoyed the show. Also, I think we might have died.
No, it's just changing.
Okay, we're fine.
Okay. Alright, gamers. I guess it's time to stop.
It is time to stop.
Remember, fake hair.
Everywhere. Mukuro Kusaba, the ultimate despair, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for, though.
Okay.
Kill us.
Okay.